Okay, guys, so I think I'm live. Give me a second till I check it on the old mobile phone. So we'll just go into the old app and make sure everything is working okay. Channel videos, seeing live on this side. So there's an old ad running, which is always good. We'll make another 10p tonight. Not too bad, or 10 cent. Right, let's have a look. Who was in first? Brezzy Boy was first one in tonight. So welcome in, Brezzy Boy. Muriatic Acid followed in after him. Then we had Gulf Coast, Roe, and Brezzy Boy, Ralph Morrick. How do? So thanks for popping in, guys, so early. Again, on for the 1 hour tonight. And what have you guys been scrapping out is the question tonight. What has everyone been doing? Andrew, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, I have no link pinned. I am bold because I just ran in the room there now. So I'm going to put the link there, and then we'll also have to pop over to YouTube and pin it. Sorry about the unprofessionalism, but then again, I don't make a living from this, so it's a bit of fun, isn't it? So if I was making loads of money, I'd have someone doing this for me, wouldn't I? Save me having to do it. Videos, content. Now my computer's deciding to run a bit slow. But sure, content. I'll be back to your comments in a second, guys, because I live videos. I'm going to have to remember to mute it because we don't want it playing, do we? Video link. You'll hear some noise in a second when the video loads up because mute it. Okay, and pin this to the link for the chat if anyone wants to come up. Okay, that's pinned. I can jump back to see who's in. So let's have a look. My Victorious Life, welcome in. Good to see you. There's someone else I see coming in there. Periwinkle O'Brien, welcome in. Or Periwinkles. Good to see you. Long time no see, it's true, but anytime anyone has time, I understand everyone can't be at everyone's lives or can't be on YouTube all the time. Anfield Road, Lee, welcome in. Bobby Holden, welcome in. Good to see you all. So we have the phone here with the chat on the YouTube side. The link is pinned, so if anyone wants to come up, I'm still sorting out my bits of the mobile phones. They're there since last week, actually, so that proves how little I got around to them. I don't know what I was doing actually this week. Oh, I was getting some. I had some more mobile phones soaking in copper chloride, so that's what I was working on, getting the old gold flakes off the phones. Not much, but they all add up. We'll be soon coming to that time of year when they kind of gets too cold to be doing anything outside, so it'll be more breaking down stuff and getting ready for other plans or whatever. On the scrapping side of things, maybe a bit more copper scrapping and stuff like that. Everyone just saying hi to each other, but link is there if anyone wants to pop up. Feel free. I'm only here for the 1 hour, and if you don't, I'll just carry on working away here and checking the chat every so often. And of course I have my little Aero bars of chocolate, which is dark and milk chocolate mix, something new. So what has everyone been scrapping out? Come on, scrappers, what have you been scrapping out? I've seen Roe was using his press to smash open some I suppose transformers, like these sort of things that I must do a video on them sometime. I have a pile of them as well, but I won't have a press, I'm afraid. It's going to have to be a hammer and chisel to get them for myself. I don't have the luxury of them presses that you guys have. They're lucky enough to have for doing it. No one chatting. Everyone's gone quiet. So price of gold has stayed stable. I was looking at the price of gold there lately. It hasn't really moved up or down. It's gone down a few cent, up a few cent. So again, it's not as high as it was, I suppose, this time last year, or maybe a year and a half ago. But it's kind of staying stable at the moment. I see poor old England. Any guys in England that have cars and stuff, I hear you're running low on the old fuel. I was still sitting over on the other pre-start watching. Come on, Brizzy boy. I seen Brizzy was in on Rafael's the last night. Again, I was going out, so I didn't bother. I just had it playing in the background. I left it play while I went out, so he got the watch time anyhow. But I hadn't time to come up in the panel. Now that the restrictions are kind of lifted here in Ireland, it means that you can go out the weekends again and stuff like that. So been doing that for the last few weekends. So again, that will come once the weather changes and it gets colder and wetter. It's not as nice going out, so it's nicer to be sitting at home in front of the fire and maybe have Rafael on and partake in his chats. It's just that at the moment, no point when restrictions were long enough locked up. So now that the restrictions are lifted, we're able to get out again. So having a few nights out at the weekend. Roma, your press has right. Seems dangerous. Ralph would not approve. Hey, Cruiser Mac, welcome in. How do you do? I seen Cruiser Mac's video where the wife had him out shopping, doing a bit of shopping. He was going to cash in his scrap, but as he knew better, when she said she wanted to do a bit of shopping, he knew better than not to agree to that. If he didn't agree, he may not be live today to join us. This is a dirty bit of sorting all this rubbish out, trying to get the chips out. So like we'd have some of them chips, and also have these gold pins that I need to remove. Some chunkier chips like them that has to be added to the collection. So I was planning on getting around to them this year, but I never did. To burning and incinerating them, just didn't have time to do everything. Between work, between YouTube, between whatever else. No restrictions in. Yeah, restrictions have been lifted here now, so up till now, really, you couldn't go out, you couldn't do anything. You know, always say yes. Just reading it's easier to read the chat sometimes there. Hello. So come on, guys, what have you been scrapping out? Have anyone had a nice find? Did you come across anything weird? How was your cashing in? I seen who was I watching there a while ago? Miss Canadian Scrapper, yeah. She finds a lot of stuff if you watch her videos. If you haven't been watching her videos, go over and check out some of her videos. You'll see that she finds a lot of stuff. She's very busy. But again, it's to get the time to strip everything down, because she has a lot of stuff lying around that needs to be stripped down. And again, the winter will be coming there and she won't get it done. It'll be covered in snow and she'll have to wait till next year, and then next year's pile will be added again. That's the life of a scrapper, isn't it? That's the life of a scrapper. I'm just taking out the little cameras from the mobile phone cameras, and underneath there will be some gold pins, or either gold flashed something else. Paul Shortall in the background. Thanks for popping in, lurking in the background. Wasn't a bad day today here in Ireland, Paul, was it? I don't know what your weather was like up there. It's gone colder. That's the only thing. It's getting colder now. We're down. I think tonight it's 6 or 7 degrees at night, and tomorrow night it's getting down to 3 or 4 degrees. So it's getting colder, so we'll have to have the fires on and heating on, and maybe we could always have a cheeky hot whiskey or something, couldn't we, to warm ourselves up? I have scrapping out beer cans. They are all getting empty and chucked. That's a good way to do it, Brezzy Boy. Brezzy Boy does his he buys the full beers and then scraps them out. The best way of getting them. Yeah, 10 cent a can, and there's a lot more than you would get for recycling them, as in crushing them yourself and bringing them to the scrapyard. So if you can get that from your recycling, or from whatever scheme you're running there, it's a good deal, isn't it? Just encourage you to drink more. I seen Snobby Scrap Picker had a video out there. Was it last week or the week before? It was good to see him back up on YouTube. He was missing there for a while. Everyone needs a break, I suppose. I had a few weeks break, nothing much, but I put a video out every 2 weeks, and I do my live every 2 weeks now. So again, it allows me a bit more time. E-waste Mike, I'm sorting through some micro scrapped stuff. I know you love that so much. This micro scrapping, you're a big fan of it. If anyone doesn't know E-waste Mike, but I'm sure everyone in the chat does know E-waste Mike, he loves micro scrapping. So if you can go over and watch his videos, you'll see him micro scrapping everything. You just can't help it. Grandpa Kevin, welcome in, my friend. Have you started scrapping out them computers yet, Kevin? I didn't see no video, or I didn't get no notice of a video. Whether I don't know, have you? I'll have to check that out now in case you have, and I got no notification of any video on scrapping out them PCs that are in your van that was broken down. Throw that crap in the trash. Some of the odd stuff. Cool. And have you done videos on it, Kevin? Because I didn't get any notification, so I'm going to have a look now. See, have I missed some videos that you've done? Oh, I heard a bleep, and oh, look who's hiding in the basement. Hey, Shark Scrapper.
What up?
Change the view to, no, not that one, that one. What's the story?
What's the story? Oh, here it is. Here's the story.
No, the shark. What's that above your head? It's shown today. I'll have to make it bigger now. Oh, there we go. The shark clock. See that? Like an E-waste Mike there getting all that money for his gold fingers.
BJ customer. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, $9.50. Cool.
Ian Matthews, welcome in. Tim, welcome in. Oh, Tim, welcome in. And then Dirt Rider, welcome in.
Thank you, Brizzy.
Yeah, that new look of yours with the little beard and everything, huh? What's that about?
Mrs. Shark wanted a little something different, so.
I was going to say, is that for the winter? You getting ready for the winter, like? Yeah. I liked your little hot water dance you were doing on your last video. Or was that your? No, that wasn't your last video. That was your second last one. You put
Second,
the last video.
yeah.
You put a video out earlier today, and I think I was the first to watch it or comment on it.
Cool.
Anyway. I just put first. Yes.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at any of the comments yet. I just got back from the shark cage.
All right. What we at in there? What we scrapping out? We scrapping out all that aluminum that you were collecting up.
Just a bunch of everything. You know, computers, motors, aluminum, some of Mike's favorite stuff.
Yeah, micro scrapping. He loves that micro scrapping, so he does.
Yeah.
He just can't. He can't get enough of it. So he can't get enough of it. Nothing else strange with you over there on your side of the pond.
No, you know, it was interesting the way the weather just sort of all of a sudden became the fall.
Yeah.
You know, on the first day of fall, we had a cool day, cooler, you know, cool by Florida standards, and it's been just beautiful, kind of coolish weather ever since. And so it's like Mother Nature flipped the switch and said, "Okay, it's fall."
Yeah. I don't know what to make of this statement this person has put up on their name. 1 year free. I don't know what's that about. We're going to have to find out.
1 year free? Free of what?
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening. This is the artist formerly known as.
Oh, that's what it is. 1 year free of scrapping. He's a year now as an artiste, not a scrapper.
Artiste, yes.
Yeah, an artiste.
All right, so
Shark.
that means that you have to hold your wine glass with your pinky up.
Oh yes, you do.
Oh, we have another gentleman in the basement of high intelligence. So welcome up, Kevin.
What up, Kevin?
Hello, Kevin.
Ian. Cheers.
Well, I'm on the
cheers.
So cheers.
Cheers.
I can't have a drink on a work night. On
Shark.
a school night.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
It's a grape juice, by the way.
I was going to say to Ian, has he retired when he's having a drink on a school night?
This is grape juice. It's been fermented and then distilled.
Peppermint bark cannoli. Interesting.
Hold on, leave it there, Kevin, for a minute. I'll make that bigger. 5.2.
Yeah, it's weak.
Oh well, 36%.
Yeah, but who's counting?
Park Nest, welcome in. I've seen Park Nest popped in there, so welcome in, Park Nest. Sorry I didn't say hi as soon as you came in, but I had a few riffraff hanging around the basement that I had to get up. And if I didn't bring up the artiste, he could throw a tantrum and just be gone. You know, these artist types throw tantrums.
Yeah, you don't want to get him upset, or he'll never send out any stickers.
Or he could cut his ear off or something like that. You know, you want to be careful because he just try and cut his fingers off. So you know.
I nearly tried that yesterday. Where's the camera? Look at that one.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the.
He cut through 6 or 7 layers there.
Oh, look at the fatal wound he nearly gave himself.
Oh, yeah.
Did you cleanse it in alcohol?
I stuck it in my mouth. Same thing.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, it's honestly it just sliced straight through my finger. That did. It was
hazy days.
Annoying.
Hey Lee.
You know, Scrapping Irish, I wouldn't be at all surprised if Ian's ears are the only things that he hasn't cut.
Well, I'd say give him time with this new artiste sort of work that he's working on, and he may decide to cut an ear off like Van Gogh, was it? Ear off. You know, he might decide to follow that sort of line. So tell me this, seeing you're no longer a scrapper, and you're gone into the artistic world, surely you don't need all that stuff in the shed when you're an artist. You can clear out that now, then give that to the proper scrappers in the world.
He needs reminders. He's got to keep that around for posterity.
Materials, you never know what you're going to make. You know, if it's there, you know. Like all these sculptures, it's just a pile of rocks that's round them, isn't it?
Well, true. You know that what's his name? Brutus. Who you decided because you watched his that you decided to go down the field of the artiste. He does really good stuff now. In all fairness, I watched some of his videos there. The one where he done the insects and he done something else. I was there, and out of little clips, and he just bends and twists, and if he has something. If I'd done that, it'd be just a big pile of mush. Bit like my fish. You know,
Big pile of mush. You talking about my brain again?
no, I'm just talking about my artistic side. My artistic side.
Okay.
That's why I prefer to scrap stuff out, because we'd say like Raphael there now. What was one of his videos there? He was fixing a phone, HTC phone. I'm here like, oh, I wouldn't go to that trouble. I just smash it and that'd be it. And try a new phone.
No, but
flashing.
I just I can't deal with fixing stuff. Like, no matter what I get, it might be a laptop that might be just something simple wrong with it, but I just couldn't deal with it. I just break it apart, and because that's what I'm into. If I wanted to do fixing up stuff, I do a fixing up channel, not a scrapping channel.
Right, it's funny you should say that, because I went in the garage, you know, this weekend, totally clean bench.
Notice he didn't call it his shed.
Yeah, it's no longer the shed now. It's progressing up.
Studio.
And it'll be called the studio. I was going to say it'll be called the
Good
studio.
evening, gentlemen of the panel. Irish, Sharky, Ian and Kevin.
It's totally clean bench, and it's like, what do I do? You know, what am I going to do? Normally you go in, there's a pile of scrap there, so you've got something to do.
Yeah.
You know? It's like you'll go somewhere, you'll have a pile of laptops, drives, whatever you need to do something. But if it's not there, what do you do?
You find something to do.
Yeah, you got to find something to do.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from there. Like if you don't have no laptops, or if I had no laptops to do or something like that, I'd have to maybe do something of a different type of video or whatever. But I try to make sure that I just have loads of stuff there, or I have buckets of acid and stuff bubbling away in it. It's always something to be done.
But Ian, as an artiste, you're supposed to be able to look at all of the things in your shed and say, oh, that looks like a caterpillar's butt. I know what I'm going to do with it.
And then make it.
Wow, I stand there and I go, oh, look at that. It's mine. It's all mine.
My precious. Yeah, he looks over at his.
That little piggy coming along.
But it's like my last video, you know, somebody commented. So I don't even watch my last video. Anyone?
Later, hazy days.
There's a couple of big tubs
See what
there
it
of
is.
engineering tools.
95.
You know, and this guy commented, just weigh them in, get the money. It's £200 a ton. And you're thinking, no, it's way more useful as engineering tools than it is just weighing it in.
Oh yeah, but as engineering tools, will you use them ever properly, or are they just going to be there in a corner and never used? Because then they're of no more use than scrap value.
They're for my son. I'm passing them on to me.
That's fair.
They're gonna turn into artwork.
That's allowed. And so it is, you know. But like people say, like you there now would say, but I pick up on the value of something. Someone goes, well, that's worth more than scrap value. Yes, it's worth more than scrap value if you're going to use it. But if it's just going to be left there, sitting in a corner, collecting dust, taking up space, then you're better with scrap value, aren't you?
Yeah, you're quite right. I'm breaking stuff up I've had for years, thinking, oh, I'll do something with it, and you're just never going to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's why I've only a small amount of space. My shed is, I'd say, your shed you reckon is small. Mine is about 8 foot by 6 foot.
Wow.
So if I
It's
don't,
the size of a bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
if
want
I
to let
don't
everyday
break-
solids loose in your shed. She'll have it cleared out in a weekend.
if I don't break stuff down as soon as I get it, my shed would be filled up after 2 days. So
Mark,
I have
you going to take
I
that
have to
long?
break everything down. I have to. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going
It's
to keep that and use it again.
Like, well, you've hit the nail there. Everyday solace. Now, because she's now like got a license and she's doing what you guys do, got these contracts and it's all coming in. I've noticed a change in her modus operandi. You know, normally it's strip everything down to its tiny bits. Now, time is money.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got to turn it around as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So now you have to think less micro and more basic scrapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take off the stuff that's easy to take off.
Yep.
And then scrap the rest.
Right. Right.
You know? And so
Sell it off and make some money.
Yeah, if there's a chunk of copper on it, get it off. If
Yeah.
there's not, just put the lot into shred. You
Yeah.
know, a bit like we say what Watchcall does, ewaste Mike does with the e-waste.
Yeah,
That's why
that's
he
exactly
doesn't
how Mike operates. Yeah,
that's why he doesn't break down the e-waste.
he has to turn it around as quickly as he can.
Time consuming. Too time consuming.
See,
he loses money by taking the time to do it.
We used to always say if you mention Dean Matthews' name, he appears up. But now, if you mention Everyday Dollars, she appears. It's like, you know, it's changed the dynamics completely.
Hello,
Good evening, Joe.
How are you, young lady?
Your ears burning, missus.
Yeah,
They were.
But wait a minute, did we
I
say
only
it
mentioned the
2
name
times?
once, not 3
Yeah.
times.
Well, no, you mentioned it, and see, Dean Matthews mentioned it, and someone else mentioned it. So you mentioned her name
Oh,
3
okay.
times.
There you
so she
go.
appeared.
All
As
right.
if by magic.
So can you explain
Oh.
your new is Ian correct on the way that you have to move forward with your scrapping now because of the amount of stuff you're getting?
It's more a space issue than a time is money issue.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Have you done anything with your resin molds yet?
Not yet. No, I haven't had a chance, but I am ready and waiting. I've got a list actually
Oh,
that I
nice.
need to do. So yeah, but I will. I'll show you when I do.
Brass ferrules. You know the little ferrules with the screws would hold plastic and that together?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can send you over a slew of brass ferrules. You can make something with that.
Ooh, sounds good. Hi everyone in chat. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got to say, I highlighted his name when he came in, Johnny 5, but hi Johnny
Hey,
5.
While we're on that subject,
Hi, Johnny.
I have one of those.
we have met.
I thought I'd send stickers out to Cruiser Mac, and I actually
went
had sent out stickers to Cruiser
Yeah,
Mac.
sung by Johnny's gaff
Oh,
after
yeah.
work. Helped him out with his caravan.
Yeah, I watched Cruiser Mac's video today talking about
There will
things.
be a video.
He showed his board, and I was like, "Where's mine?"
Yeah.
Oh, I never sent him one.
Yeah, same as because he was
You're
on
accurate.
sticker. I thought I sent him a sticker. I have to comment. Did I not send you a sticker, Cruiser Mac?
Well,
no.
Mr. Irish, I have to say, I waited a lot longer for yours than I did for Ian's.
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
last
well,
sticker.
see, Ian has a soft spot for you, and he straight away he's like he took you under his wing.
Between
Can
his
I
ears.
correct that? She has the soft.
Everyone's got a soft spot for her.
But
Got
he's
soft spot
taken
for you,
like,
Joe.
under his wing, so he made sure you got your sticker first before me. He just wanted to
No,
make sure.
I'll tell you the truth. She might shoot at me for this. I'll tell you the truth. She sent me a message saying, "Let's wind everybody up and send me a sticker straight off. Get one in the post tomorrow." And I thought that tickled me fancy. And I thought, yeah, go on, I'll do that.
Ian,
You can see
remember
his
there is
nose.
evidence.
You can see his nose starting to grow already, hey? That's not
If anyone else wants to come up on the
36%.
panel, they're welcome. There's room for 10, I think, because of the on this
Oh, you got
panel.
the paid for version.
I have the paid version, so if anyone wants to come up,
Pushing the boat out.
I have that by mistake. I was trying to 30,
I like
30
snobs with his thing. He did the free trial.
Yeah, that's right. I did
Cancel
the
it.
free trial, but I never cancelled it.
He forgot to cancel the free trial.
So I ended up
Never
having the
forget the
year's
free
subscription.
trial. Are you
And
not
they're
like
taking
me?
they're taking a year's price of a
You
year's
don't-
subscription.
You don't write it on your calendar when the day you need to cancel your free trials.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the
has
other
to be done.
websites I'm part of as well. Like they, you know,
See
they
you later, Tim.
free trial websites.
So I actually
Okay.
had a very sad event last night. I was very, very upset. I was editing videos and I had my favorite headset with microphone on, and I got up to walk away from the
want the USB off of it.
and I forgot.
He
So
destroyed his headset.
The headset strangled me, and the USB was still in the computer.
Lovely.
Still in. You've got
Yes.
We've all done that.
Quick,
Sort
whip
of thing
that,
at some point.
yeah, whip that crystal oscillator off.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to send it to ewaste Mike so he can microscrap.
Yeah, and save the gold pins in the end of that connector. Because
Hey, Tammy, sorry I didn't say hi when you came in.
hey, Tammy.
Welcome in.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi. I keep thinking I see a person moving, but it's all the helium balloons that I've just blown up, moving around in the room.
Oh, yeah, are we having a party? Are we?
It's my daughter's. It's one of my daughter's birthdays tomorrow.
Oh, well, wish her a happy birthday
Happy
from me.
birthday from
thank you.
Okay, go on. Go suck on the helium balloon and talk to us. Come on.
Is it Peter or other one?
Yes.
It's dangerous, Sharky.
May I ask how old she is?
10.
It didn't do anything to me in all the
10
years I
tomorrow.
did it.
10? God, that
Yeah.
makes you a gym slip mum.
No, it does
I
not.
want to hear Ian. I want to hear
I
Ian
wish.
talk with
He's my
helium. in his
middle
mouth.
child, Ian.
Yeah, even it sounds funny talking through with helium balloons.
Let's have the next party. Everybody get a helium container, and we'll do the helium, and we'll talk that way through the whole stream. We can screw up some heads.
As long as it's Sparky, don't need that. He's got sound effects.
Sound effects galore.
And maybe Scotty might have access to the same stuff because he does that reach on air radio.
Ralph is getting some coffee and he'll be right back.
Hey, Ralph.
Well, here's one I prepared earlier. Well, it's tea.
Oh, nice
He's
teacup.
planning on coming on.
Oh, yeah.
10 minutes
You're not the only one that
before you
likes
go
them. You know, Jules.
Ian, you're
You know Jules,
rubbish
don't you?
at doing this, Ian.
She loves these
away.
teacups.
I was shocked that Ian and yourself were up so early tonight. I was here. Okay, that plan went out the window for them.
Well, I actually forgot, to be honest, that it was Monday, and I was at the supermarket, and bro went on gaming live, and I was like, oh, I can't join that because I just arrived through the queues of people queuing for fuel. And then I got home, and then I suddenly looked at YouTube. I was like, oh, it's Monday. You're on. Quick.
Have you noticed that there seems to be a rolling amount of items that are slowly coming up short?
Ian is gone.
You might go into the grocery store one week and it's tissue paper and toilet paper and tissues and napkins. The next week it might be milk and bread or butter. And the week after it might be eggs and cream cheese and orange juice. They're playing games with us.
Well, over here I noticed.
Well, instead, just go to Costco and you won't have to worry about shortages because you have to buy a load of it in bulk.
Some of the brand names.
Costco here in the U.S. says now that they're short on toilet paper, so they're going to ration it. They're not going to let people come in and buy 8 or 10 or 12 packages of it and walk off.
One pack will last you months.
Oh,
unless you've got a bowel problem.
Well, either that or you.
I don't know, Ian, where you've gone. You tell us where you've gone, Ian.
If he don't know, how does he expect?
I think you've gone to fill your glass again.
So, Kevin, what is the conspiracy theorist argument for what's going on?
I'm sorry?
What is the conspiracy theory argument for what's going on?
It's just because I think that the pandemic itself is an issue, granted. The Delta variant is causing a lot of strife between all of the manufacturers and their employees, and they're saying you have to be vaccinated, or so employees are saying, I'm out of here. So they're shorthanded. They can't produce the product fast enough. That's the same with the chips for the automobiles. The manufacturer said we're going to slow down production, so the chip manufacturer said, well, we're going to slow down production. Now it takes them months to get chips back into the stream again For them to ramp up their production of chips, it's going to take them better part of a year to get the chips done. It's a good 6 months just to produce chips from start to production, finish.
You know, what I've noticed here in Ireland is, we'd say some of the brands like that you'd be used of were coming from England, like we'd say Jacobs or Cadbury's chocolate or something like that. But now it's been replaced on the shelves by German brands and Turkish brands and Spanish brands. That's what I noticed in Ireland. So we've lost a lot of the brands that would have been coming from the UK, and they've been replaced on the shelf by Spanish or German or Turkish.
Yeah, because they're the ones that aren't, they may be the brands that aren't as popular.
Yeah.
So now they're becoming more popular, so they're spreading out faster.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like you lose M&Ms, you get Hershey's. You lose Hershey's, you get Nestle's.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah.
It's all German stuff in my shop, but I do go to Aldi.
What do you expect? Aldi do.
That's where I've just come from.
God, I knew you were going to do something like that. Well, I went to Tesco.
Yeah, I were in Asda today.
In Tesco. It wasn't the usual brands I'd see.
It's nice to get a loaf of bread from Asda instead of Aldi.
You know. But is the fuel shortage really bad in the UK? Is it as bad as they're making out on the news?
Well, this is there isn't actually a fuel shortage. There's a driver shortage.
No,
it's not the fuel. It's the logistics.
Not enough people to distribute it.
They can't get
well, they come out and
stuff
say
to the
that
pumps.
actually is a fuel shortage as well.
No,
because
it's a load of bollocks. I'm telling you now, it's a load of bollocks. And I'll tell you the real reason. Let me tell you the real reason. Okay, last week, you got to have an ADR license to drive a tanker. Okay?
Yeah.
So last week, they were delivering fuels. 3 weeks ago, they were delivering fuel. 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, they were still delivering fuel. They've not lost a load of ADR drivers in a week. Okay? But what's happened is we've had lockdown. Everybody's been working from home, so they haven't been buying. So they haven't been buying fuel. What happens to fuel? If you don't know, it's got an expiry date. So all these fuel stations are sitting on old fuel. How do you get rid of it? You tell them there's a shortage. Everybody goes out and panic buys it, and it's better off in your tank than in their tank.
Yeah, because they still have your profit.
I love it. Ian,
most money goes to government.
Your dollar is their profit.
Government benefits because about 80% of the price of fuel is taxation in one form or another.
That's crazy.
So
it's
Treasury that's
80% of the price at the pump is tax.
I read an article today about electric vehicles. They're saying it's a total waste of money to buy an electric vehicle. What you pay to recharge your batteries, it would run you about 75 cents per mile to recharge your electric vehicle, as opposed to driving a gasoline or petrol fueled vehicle at about 20 cents per mile.
Well, over here it costs about £6 to fill your car up with electricity, and then you can get 280 miles out of it. You can't get 280 miles out of a gallon of petrol or diesel.
No. But if you had 20 people in the same neighborhood loading up electric vehicles, you're going to put a strain on the system, and you're going to drain that system down. It's going to fail somewhere. So you're going to have people that are out of electricity because so many people were trying to charge their electric vehicles at the same time. Granted, the process is going to work in that direction, but it's going to take more than just changing over from petrol to electric. The infrastructure has to be adjusted to handle that changeover.
Yeah, but the infrastructure requirement has nothing to do with the efficiency of the vehicles.
No, but it's going to fail in some respects because of the infrastructure.
Well, yeah, you look at Texas this year. Did you have a big power outage over there?
Yeah.
Ralph.
So if you put more,
I don't have to worry because I have solar panels, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, well, the Texas power outage was that. There's a long twisted story on.
Yeah, but Texas does not import power from outside the state. They generate their own power.
Yeah.
And they do not export power from the state. It's only used within the state.
So when their system got hammered by the cold weather and some and some effects of the weather where most states can recover because they've got power from outside the state and they've got agreements between the different power companies and stuff. Texas wasn't able to do that. So
Correct.
Hey, Ralph, welcome
Oh
in.
dear.
Hello.
what's up,
That's
Ralph?
Hi, Ralph.
Amazed to find out that Texas was actually its own country for several years.
Yeah, it
Some of them
was.
still think they are.
It's about the size of.
I think they still want to be. Whether they are or don't, they want to be.
Didn't want to buy Mexico at one time.
It was all part of Mexico at one time.
Yeah.
So was
I don't
Nevada,
know.
Arizona, and Southern California.
Texas is
Well,
about 12 times the size of the Netherlands, so
Yeah. Are you still on holidays, Ralph, or are you back?
I think
No,
it's a
I
bit
had
bigger
my
than
first
that, Ralph.
first day of work today, and it was
Oh.
not that bad actually. I
So
got
that's
more.
why you're drinking coffee at night?
Yeah, I got more scrap, so I'm good.
Cool.
What did you get there?
Let's see. What's this? Plastic.
what have you
Well,
got?
that's not that interesting.
Oh, that's recyclable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dishwasher motor.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
did-
what's it made of?
With a couple of
Chinesium?
Has it
Yeah.
got Chinesium in it?
Chinesium, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a big capacitor on there that I can either blow up or blow up.
Or you can recharge
Oh.
it and set it on your coffee table and let somebody else take it.
I can
Yeah.
blow it up.
And they can go off the ceiling.
Yeah. And I did last weekend. I did 3 scrapyard runs. One with steel, another one with steel,
Except late for dinner.
and another one with steel. But I also turned in all my
There's a
cut-off
quick
cables.
chat.
My
Did you actually film it, Ralph?
yes, short segments. But I'm going to be doing more scrapyard runs. I'm going to do another scrapyard run for just circuit boards, another for brass and aluminium and copper at some point, and then I'm going to show you the whole totals.
Yeah.
So far,
Shark, I think the longest distance across Texas is only 9 miles short of the total distance from Texas to the Canadian border.
That would not surprise me.
It's over 800 miles across.
Yeah.
yeah. If I drive 800 miles, I'm in Spain.
I've driven it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing but oil fields
Hey.
and stinking smell.
You,
Near
Hey,
800
you
miles
go
and
past
you
the
can
sign
see.
that says "Welcome to Texas," and then you're just.
Yeah, 3 days later, it still says "Welcome to Texas."
Ralph, you're a white goods technician, aren't you?
Yes.
So, my wife's telling me that our washing machine 5 times this week has ceased in the middle of its cycle.
Too much foam.
Stop.
Stop adding so much soap.
Decrease your amount of detergent.
Detergent, that's the word, yes. That's usually the case.
Less bubbles, more action.
Or the drain hose is too far into that drain pipe. You know where at the bottom
Yeah,
there's usually like one of those S-type.
Little.
Yeah, it has a bit of water in it to function as a filter, so that the sewer smell doesn't come up. If you put the drain hose too far in there and it's all the way down to the water there, you might get a siphoning effect. And while the machine is filling up and turning,
It's pulling back.
So
it slowly siphons off.
on like a 90-minute cycle, she says it always stops at 36 minutes to go. So it's running for, 40 minutes. 50
Okay,
minutes.
that's weird.
And does she have to restart it, or will if she press any button, will it restart itself?
Well, it's
Yeah,
weird
so-
if it's always the same minute.
Yeah, she has
Lucky
to turn
you,
it off.
Cruiser.
So it doesn't go through the spin cycle or anything like that that it would normally get to at the end. It just stops.
And you
No,
and you've checked the filter.
Yeah, I did that a few weeks ago. So she has to turn it off and then turn it back on, and then it's still full of water, and then the auto lock on the door won't open.
Oh, then you have
Yeah.
to drain it, yeah.
So then she has to put it on a spin cycle to get rid of the water and
Yeah.
start the wash again.
Yeah,
If
No
it's-
error
it-
code.
If it's always at the same minute, that means that there's a segment in the program where it has to go and do something,
yeah.
which it's not doing, and it's stuck there.
Well,
So
it's
if
not-
you
it's
can
not
get
like a screening
a flow
part.
chart for the whole program to see what segment, what happens.
Oh, I'm
For
in.
instance, if it's supposed to I don't know, drain, but it's not
I
draining.
suspect
don't know
the pressure
if it's
switch.
right.
Hi,
It
Mrs.
could be.
Kevin.
Yeah, right.
Right. There you go.
There we
Now you
go.
Hey,
you're out
hello,
behind the Irish
Mr.
sticker.
Kevin.
Oh, hello there.
To see her.
Hold on. There she is. Hey.
I am working and he's goofing off again.
Yep. Again, you
That's
caught him
normal for
again.
him.
I have to do something on a daily basis.
Goof off.
You're
I
looking
had a
after
shirt
me
on
well.
yesterday. It says I'm retired. Do it yourself. So
Busted.
I reckon Kevin's,
playing
I
tonight?
reckon Kevin's good lady does all the toasting.
Cauliflower salad. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Ian, have you remembered to take all the nuts and bolts out of your pockets before you put it in the wash?
You don't want to know what I find in drain pumps.
Oh, we did.
I can guarantee you there won't be
Oh, I
any
can
money in
believe-
there.
Not the black sludge.
No, not in yours. Hey, Raphael.
Hey, Raphael.
Evening, Raphael.
How's it going?
Hello, dear ladies
Hello,
and gents.
Raphael.
How do?
Oh, good.
I
Enjoying
was
evening.
saying I don't know where you. I don't know
Raphael,
where you.
did I do it right,
Oh, good.
Raphael?
Yeah.
I don't know where
Almost.
you in earlier, but I was saying I seen you.
More
you-
loose
Hello, dear.
elbow.
You gotta have the
Loose
straight
elbow.
arm. Yes, the straight arm.
Not straight arm. Loose. And
Almost the
wide.
straight arm. See that?
Yeah, you have to do
Hey,
the
Ian,
long
did you see
wave.
my vicarious lights comment?
Where's that
That's
one?
why he's got one big arm muscle, because he does this all the time.
Hey, careful.
He
now.
only goes one way. He doesn't come back the other way.
Leave,
Oh,
just
oh.
leave
Although
that on a
certain
minute.
muscles that are,
Unplug
you
it.
know,
Hold it in the power button for 10 seconds.
I was worried about where you were going there,
Start
Sellers.
full for 10 seconds.
You
Plug
know,
it back
Sellers,
in.
that
So,
waving
power
doesn't
on.
make big
Start
forearms. So
She should have gone with it, Raphael.
Oh. Let's see.
hello, to
So-
everyone in the chat.
I have something for you, Everyday Solars, which you might like or might be interesting for your daughter, because I found some stuff.
Ooh.
All kinds of jewelry bits.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. And this bag, which came with a little box with more jewelry bits.
Oh, jewelry making kits.
Yes. And then there was all kinds of stuff in this bag with more jewelry, all still sealed.
Wow. Did you put that in the dumpster?
Jewelry. This was all in the
It's hard to
dumpster.
say.
oh my! Wow.
With all letters and stuff. So if you would like this, I'll add this to your sticker that's going your way, and I'll make a nice package.
Oh, cute. Thank you. Yes, I actually have
Yeah.
something that I must send you, but there's something I need to send you, but there's something I need to make you to go with it first, so that might be a while.
Ah. Yeah, no, we're used to waiting long time for stuff being sent all over the
Especially
place.
from the United Kingdom.
And not just Ian, because I have actually, it has almost taken me a year to send that copper hammer to Big Red Bullion.
Wow.
He
But
does
yeah.
send out his stickers.
Andy, how are you, sir?
Hey,
Thank you.
Candy, and who else came in there?
There's room in
Hello,
the
Dan.
inn.
Who knows?
Come on up.
And
Hey,
Dan.
hello, bro.
Hey, Dan.
And
how's
you
it
knows,
going?
bro.
Hey, bro.
Welcome in, guys.
So if Bro's in here, that means
To win the
he's
race,
either
latest
rocket or
acquisition.
he crashed.
What did you say, Ian?
If Bro's in here, he either finished the game or he crashed.
Or both.
Or both? When he crashed,
What
he
ga-
finished the game.
What game?
He was doing his
He played
game and
GTA.
I see he
GTA
played
5.
GTA 5 like some
Oh,
time ago.
I played it
Oh,
ages ago.
I started up my basement PC and then go upstairs.
so yeah.
Play with some stuff.
I'm beyond that. Games don't do anymore. I'm into twiddling thumbs these days.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there's difference, Kevin. Which way you go? This way or this way?
Oh, I do it both ways. This way it's confusing. I
be
keep
careful, you
debating
don't put them in a knot. If you get confused, you can knock them off.
Yeah, we're not going to go
line
there.
sharp, you know?
Oh, who's got Everyday Solars has dropped off.
Oh.
As soon as she heard that Kevin goes both ways, she was gone. She was out.
Yeah.
Hey, John Lash.
Should we try saying the name again 3 times? She might
Yeah, I'd say
reappear.
what? Everyday Solars.
Everyday Solars.
Everyday Solars.
Brassy goodness.
We could try a real name.
Glorious copper.
I was just,
glorious.
a little bit before I just jump in. I was playing with those Sony, what was that? Equalizer. And I did find out this thingy. Come on.
Hey, John, lad.
Hold on, till I make it bigger.
Look at that.
Oh,
cool.
power to it.
But actually, I did find out even demo mode.
Oh yeah, I used to have one of those.
Yeah, they're awesome. I was
Yeah,
thinking,
they were cool back in the day, and used to have.
Those are still pretty good, actually.
Hey,
Those
go
are still
fish,
pretty good.
welcome in.
you know, just
I go fish.
my
That's
audio
too, that's
it,
too
and
good to
then-
scrap.
We got a
Hey,
toy
hey,
fishy
go.
raid.
Yeah, exactly. That.
Hey,
just
toy
connect it
man.
to
That's
my audio
quality
and
hi-fi.
have
Hey,
the
thanks
just
for the raid,
run
guys. Appreciate
live.
that.
That's awesome.
You know what
Oh,
Sony
it's a
stands for,
toy
don't you?
raid.
And it is
Hey,
actually
toy
we get the
from-
toy fishy raid. Welcome in,
What does
guys.
Sony stand for?
I've just put it in chat.
And this is actually from 91st. That was sold in 91.
I don't see anything.
I don't see
What are
anything
you
in the
going
chat
to
yet.
do?
It should be in
Well,
chat.
Oh, there,
Oh, there it
there, somewhere
Yeah,
outside New
New
York.
York.
Okay.
Joking aside, that is a quality piece of hi-fi equipment.
Yeah.
I
The
don't know where
Sony,
you were at the beginning.
You know, it's up there with
Raphael.
Technics and Panasonic.
Raphael, I don't know where you were at the beginning or not, but we're.
But I have a
was talking
Technics
about-
cassette deck in loft.
Can you be quiet, please?
Hello, Go Fish.
He was
I was
talking
saying
about
earlier,
stuff.
Raphael, that
I go fish long time, no see.
I won't get this out at all. I'm going to start muting people in a minute.
man.
Wrong.
You know,
I'm gonna
Irish,
mute
you
you,
got the power.
Pat,
Mute them.
Just mute him, Irish.
I am. I'm going to mute Park Nest if he doesn't shut up for a minute. I was saying, Raphael, we were talking before you came in about repairing stuff, and I was saying that I seen you repairing your HTC phone and stuff like that. And I was saying you have great patience for it. I could not repair that sort of stuff. I just wouldn't have the patience. I don't know. Did you do repairing as a living before this, or did you just learn to repair?
No, never. I never do repair for a living. I always, from my kid time, I was always in electronics, and I didn't have knowledge how to repair them. So in most of my life, I just take them apart and separate the parts and all that stuff, and I collect them like Ian the stuff in his shed, just to have them. You know, you never know. Maybe you're gonna use
Just
it
in
at
case.
some point. I was
Just in
waiting
case.
for the stage when I learn enough to use those parts, and actually now it's come the time when I begin to repair stage.
Okay, because no, I was saying I don't repair anything. Even that item now that you got there that's still working, I would just have that scrapped out by now. I wouldn't.
You know, I
even...
don't do it for profit or something. I just do it for fun. Because I can.
No, you do it for gold.
Or at least I try, you know.
You do it for the gold.
Yeah, scrapping for the gold, but I do repairing for fun, for enjoying it.
I think Ian Matthews has an OnlyFans page, don't you, Ian?
Is he having a laugh?
I was actually thinking of starting one, but I'll do that after I am back in my buff state I was like 20 years ago. And I'm back and able to do the splits again.
Very, very desperate people to look at any of our OnlyFans pages.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jackie.
What do you say?
So I see
Harvey,
You got a troll.
I hope that you. I don't mind. As I said before, trolls. I don't take any heed. If they're trolling, they're trolling. As long as they're not being, as long as they're not being racist or anything like that, no problem.
Well, spamming like 50,000 times the same
Yeah,
question
the
is
chat.
a bit excessive. If you put it in once or twice, why not?
I don't mind. That was a nice little joke. I like that OnlyFans.
Hello,
Oh, there's more of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
I'll
there's
let
another
somebody
one.
else deal with this
There's
one.
another one for the OnlyFans. Okay, we're going to have to dispose of him.
Oh, hang on. We've got to give the OnlyFans bit a little bit of leg.
Raphael, what did you do?
Ian Matthews has done the
Clean it up.
OnlyFans there.
A fine bit of calf there.
Yeah. If anyone's looking for Ian's OnlyFans website, just look up.
Grinder got
Oh,
on
no. Another
Ralph
one.
is angry that got deleted before he got numbers.
Oh, we have
Come
it
on,
again.
push.
Here we go.
Who's gonna start me? Okay.
You was giving us his OnlyFans.
UG Reaction. Oh, brilliant names.
I think that's standing for huge.
Yeah, UG. Yeah.
How about Hugh Jass? He's a member of my production team.
Stop it, Ralph. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I think
hold
they're all
on.
Ralph
That's gonna boost a lot the comments count on his
Actually, my
ranks.
producer is Hugh Jass.
I'm tempted to put my phone on just so I can read the comments.
Oh,
Gordon Spamsy.
Gordon is another.
Get rid.
Well, his name fits, Spamsy.
Gordon,
Spamsy.
Gordon, you want to be quick now because we've only got 5 minutes left. So.
Spamsy.
Or you can also join us if you want.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I tell you what.
The spots on the panel.
5 minutes.
Was it almost bedtime, Ian?
He's got his OnlyFans channel to run. He's about to go live on that or on OnlyFans. And
This is why I'm already in the robe. You know, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yes, in Hugh Hefner.
We appreciate
Yeah,
you
that's
being
all
the
he's got.
Ian.
That's another Hugh.
Yeah.
Hugh
I know
Mungus.
another Hugh. His surname is Anchor. No, it's not on my production team.
Oh, here we are.
Michael Barrymore.
Oh, no.
Oh, Michael Barrymore. It's good to have Michael in.
Say hello to your sister, Drew.
Is she sober?
Drew, probably not. No, I think she stopped drinking right after she did E.T.
Oh, yeah, that would have scared both people.
E.T. phone home. It's amazing what you can do with a speak and spell and a circular saw blade.
They should do a remake of that one. Bring E.T. back and have all the cats come back in as grown-ups.
I think they actually did a short commercial thing for that some years ago, where the kid is like in his 40s now.
Oh no, we've got the big porn star now.
Oh, bent over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is there any relation to Ben Gay?
He's seen me cracking.
But you have to give them with their names. I enjoy. There's someone's gone to a bit of trouble here now tonight to get all them names done and bang, 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 one after another. It's taking a bit of time. You have to give them marks for that.
Yeah.
Irish, it's automatic.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying they have to set up this. They have to set up each one of them pages and register them. Get them set up with YouTube. It takes a bit of time.
Oh, here we go. Eugenus.
Oh no.
Eugenus, yeah, I was about to say Jazz and Eugenus have not been in yet.
And they have to get the profile pictures done. It's interesting. They've only got another.
Who's next? Mike Hunt?
Oh, you know who might be doing this? This might.
As long as it's not Mike Oxlong.
This might be actually Everyday Solace that went off to do this.
Oh, yes, maybe.
Yeah.
No, it's
that
not.
could be.
That's it.
Well,
I have to
While
read
we're
that.
finishing up,
Sneaky.
while we're finishing up our 1 hour into panel,
That was not me.
I'll go around and
It
ask
certainly
everyone
wasn't Tim.
what's the plan for the week. So, Shark Scrapper, what's the plan with you this week?
Harold Shipman.
We've got a Wednesday Computer Bites, and Friday will be another street scrapping video.
Oh, pretty cool. Kevin, what's your plan?
Oh, it's back from the dead.
I'm going to work on some of those monitor stands from all that computer stuff that I have. I got to get some of that scrap cleaned up. But I have about 115 Chromebooks and some laptops that I'm going to take down and recycle.
Okay, pretty cool.
Okay.
We want to see some videos soon on that. Ralph,
Are
what's
you
your
not
plan?
gonna? Sorry. Are you not gonna scrap out all those laptops?
Hey, Ted Bundy.
A laptop I scrapped out where I could, but it's cheaper for me to get. I took the memory and the hard drives and the Wi-Fi cards out, but the laptops are worth more if I just take them and scrap them.
I just see in my eyes Mike just waving his head. No, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
Pull all
He's
that.
supposed to sell them in total, incomplete.
Yeah, we get 70 cents a pound up here for laptops. So I've got close to 250 pounds of laptops and Chromebooks. So I take what I can out of them, and the rest of it goes.
Dennis Nielsen. Right, we've got overtime, but I'll run through everyone. Anyhow, Ralph, what's your story?
I'm probably going to be doing more scrap yard runs. So far, I made enough to get myself 3 more kilos of stuff for my 3D printer, so I will be 3D printing again. Nice. And the PS5, so I made quite a nice wad of cash.
Oh, that's nice. Ooh. All plastic.
Ooh, no, nice. these are real.
Oh, it's paper?
Yeah.
Oh, don't burn it.
No. So I made about, what was it, 538 from just steel and cables.
Very nice.
So the good stuff is coming up: the brass and the copper and the circuit boards and the aluminium.
Good. Very nice. Yeah.
And Ian, what's your artiste video going to be on this week?
I'm still on with that helium piggy bank.
Okay.
That I'd like to see when it's finished. That should look nice.
Well,
you lads are claiming.
This is probably about very apt in chat.
It's a hacker pretending to be a government department.
Put a patch over the one eye.
I think Ian is claiming. I'm almost sure Ian is claiming a bit of money on the side. If anyone would like to come out from the Department of Works to him there, please.
I don't think that's the government department. It's a
no. I definitely know it's not. Definitely not. But they've added to my entertainment for the night. So it's
that's true.
Next we'll have home office.
Pension age. I'm not like him up there.
I don't know about that now, Matthews. We seen you falling from a night of a few drinks with me. I seen you falling over, So I don't know. Maybe you are older than you let on.
Ian, actually, you're supposed to use those rollers and later on weld your stool on it, made of metal, so it will not break. And then you will slide from your workbench to the PC, back and forth.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, Madeline.
Oh my God. Park Nest, what's your plan?
Holiday in Portugal.
Friday.
That sounds like a
both
plan.
Fridays and Sundays videos involve this.
Okay.
Your finger?
More
Volvo.
Is that a Volvo?
Involving.
See you, toy man.
Yeah.
It's a Volvo, yeah. A Volvo.
XC90.
Okay.
Hey, Tom.
Swedish Range Rover.
And anything else, or is that it for the week? Park Nest.
Well, yeah, I've got my 2 videos coming out usual time, Friday and Sunday, both involving the Volvo.
Everyday Solars has finished trolling me, so she's coming up now, but she's not coming up because she's frozen again.
That's because of all the different accounts she's logged into.
Probably. Yeah, you're logged into too many accounts there every day.
Generic YouTube account, generic spam comment. That's actually brilliant.
You'll have to try again every day. You're still logged in somewhere. So, Raphael, what's your story for the week?
You can't
as usual. Either way, you're gonna see like non-long scene cooking vids, or you're gonna see cleaning update.
Cooking? Okay. Shroomies?
Not shroomies involved in this one, unfortunately.
No, you're still blankety blank. So
blankety blank.
I'll give her another 5 minutes, or another 2 minutes to come up. The spammers can carry on for another few minutes. You've got some more time there, guys.
Oh, holy spam!
These names are getting worse.
I think
she's had to reboot a PC.
Oh, well, now I'm gonna have to put that one. Oh, yeah,
Hitler was right. Yeah. I disagree. He was a failure.
We're getting some hay baled up.
Ralph, maybe he didn't go the right way about it.
Yeah.
Maybe Nazism wasn't the way.
But yeah, from the other side.
There we go. So
welcome back, Joe.
Blimmin' internet.
You've been busy. I've been talking him accounts at the same time.
Hang on, did Pertinent say welcome back, Joe?
It's going to go again.
Joe.
You don't look like a Joe.
That's her real name. It's Joanna.
So what happened?
No doxing!
So,
No.
huh? Ian?
What happened to your internet when you got knocked off?
What?
I don't know. It just disappeared. I had to go and reset everything. It'll probably do the same again. What? So I don't look like a Joe.
Far right.
What was that?
But Solars,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you're busy spamming people.
Yeah.
We suspect it was you see.
Yeah, you got the blame. You got the blame.
Should
Now,
have read
usually,
far.
usually at this time of the night when I finish up, we'll go over and raid someone's YouTube, but I don't think I'll do it tonight. It wouldn't be fair to the person, because if I went over to someone's YouTube, they think I was spamming them myself.
So you've
I was
right,
about to suggest not to, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How many people have you got in here? Oh wow.
I don't know, but there's
54.
well, they're going up
Eight
and
on
down.
panel.
At one stage there was 30 something, then it was down
20,
to 20.
25 in the house.
Yeah, 25 at the moment. It'll jump up again when
undesirable
someone logs into their account in a few minutes. Whoever.
And if anybody got that thumbs up, throw that in there.
You know, but I enjoyed the bit of banter there with the whoever they're called, Buster Cherry.
Well, you have a good
Buster
day, too.
Cherry.
Buster Cherry.
Buster Cherry, Jesus.
I thought it was a spin-off of Dumpster Jerry, but I guess not.
Wow.
No,
That could be Dumpster Jerry, but he might be drunk.
okay, have a nice
the other
night yourself, and you've done well creating all them accounts. In all fairness.
That's some
Some of those are brilliant. Yeah.
That was a good night's work, I must say. I hope you're not late for work in the morning.
Yeah. Or home from the evening.
Yeah. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to say good night because it's gone past my 1 hour show.
Well,
And,
good night.
I'd like to thank everyone that came in, including Buster Jerry or Buster Cherry or whatever.
Busted Jerry.
Hugh Anchor.
And
Wade
all the rest of the celebrities that joined us tonight. I'd like to thank them for taking the time. And hopefully, if there's anyone who is still in the chat who is not a fake account, thanks for joining me, and catch you all again, maybe not next week, in 2 weeks' time.
Bye.
So, Buster, I'll be back hopefully in 2 weeks' time if you're around.
Good night, everyone.
Later, everybody.
Bye.